I'll never forget the day I realized my body wasn't as steady as it used to be. It was an ordinary Tuesday. Just me, my morning coffee, and the quiet hum of the house. Then, out of nowhere, my foot caught the edge of the rug. For one terrifying second, the world tilted. I grabbed the counter just in time, but my heart raced for hours afterward. That's when it hit me. This isn't just clumsiness. This is my body whispering, no, warning me. If you're over 60, you've probably felt it too. That split-second wobble when you stand up too fast. The way you hesitate before stepping onto an uneven sidewalk. Maybe you've even blamed yourself. I should have been more careful. But here's the truth. What's happening isn't your fault. It's not just getting older. And most importantly, it's not too late to change it. Doctors say nearly every woman over 60 will face balance issues. But listen closely. 99% of those struggles come from tiny fixable habits we don't even realize we're doing. That's right. The difference between staying strong and taking a dangerous fall, it's hiding in your daily routine. Today, I'm sharing the 8 silent balance stealers, things you might be doing right now without a second thought. Some will surprise you. One might even make you laugh. That's why I keep tripping. But by the end, you'll have simple, powerful tools to feel steadier, safer, and more confident than you have in years. Let's start with the sneakiest culprit, one I ignored for decades. Mistake number 1. Your shoes are betraying you. I used to love my flimsy little slip-ons. Cute, convenient, and, I thought, comfortable. Then one afternoon, I learned the hard way. Walking to the mailbox, my foot grazed a crack in the pavement. Those comfortable flats had zero grip. My ankle rolled. I hit the ground before I could even gasp. Here's what no one tells us. Our feet change as we age. The arches flatten. The padding thins. Even our ankles lose some of their lightning-fast reflexes. That means the shoes we wore at 50, they're dangerous at 70. The fix? 3 non-negotiable rules. Grip is everything. Scuff the sole against tile. If it slides, toss it. Look for rubber treads, like hiking shoes. Support matters more than style. A floppy sole means wobbly steps. Opt for structured heels and arch support. Fit like your safety depends on it, because it does. Too loose? You'll trip. Too tight? Swollen feet by noon. And please, throw out those slippery house slippers. I swapped mine for cozy memory foam slides with treads, and now I walk through my kitchen like I'm on solid ground. Mistake number 2. The strength training lie. I don't need weights. I'm not a bodybuilder. Oh, how I believed that. Then one day, I couldn't lift my own suitcase into the car. Not because it was heavy, but because my arms weren't strong enough anymore. Here's the brutal reality. After 50, we lose up to 5% of our muscle per year. That's not aging. That's muscle abandonment. And weak muscles mean weak reactions when you trip. But here's the hope. You can reverse it. No gym required. I started with soup cans, doing bicep curls during commercials. Then, wall push-ups while waiting for the microwave, seated leg lifts during phone calls, heel-toe walks down the hallway, like a sobriety test, but for balance. Within weeks, I could catch myself mid-stumble. My legs stopped feeling like jelly, and that fear of falling, it faded with every stronger step. Now, let's talk about the most overlooked sense tied to your balance. Mistake number 3. Your eyes are lying to you. I blamed clumsiness for years. Then my eye doctor said 4 words. When was your last exam? Turns out, my glasses prescription was 5 years out of date. No wonder I missed that step. Our eyes aren't just for reading or spotting grandkids across the park. They're our balance GPS. Dim lighting, outdated prescriptions, or even dirty lenses distort depth perception. Suddenly, a flat floor looks wavy, and down you go. My wake-up call? A midnight bathroom trip without turning on the light. My toe caught the rug, and boom, knee-meat tile. Now, I use anti-glare lenses to reduce blinding reflections. Night lights in every hallway, motion activated, no fumbling for switches. The 20/20 rule. Every 20 minutes, I look 20 feet away to reset my focus. Funny how seeing clearly makes you stand steadier, isn't it? Now let's tackle the biggest shocker, one that sent me straight to my doctor. You know that moment when you stand up too fast and the room tilts? For years, I blamed it on dehydration, or just one of those things. Then I found out the real reason, and it was sitting in my medicine cabinet the whole time. Mistake number 4. Medications you didn't know could make you fall. After my blood pressure medication was adjusted, I noticed something strange. Every time I stood up, I'd get this woozy feeling, like the floor was swaying beneath me. I brushed it off. I'm just tired. Until the day I reached for the kitchen counter and missed. That's when I finally read the tiny print on my pill bottle. May cause dizziness or balance issues. Turns out, over 60% of seniors take at least one medication that messes with their balance. Blood pressure pills, sleep aids, even some allergy meds. And here's the scary part. Most don't realize it. The fix? Become a label detective. Check every bottle, even vitamins or over-the-counter meds. Ask your pharmacist about interactions. Sometimes it's not one drug, but the combination. Time doses wisely. If a pill makes you dizzy, take it before bed instead of morning. For me, a simple dosage change was life-changing. No more white-knuckling the furniture just to walk to the bathroom. Mistake number 5. The furniture crutch. I don't need a cane. I've got my couch. Sound familiar? I used to proudly navigate my house by grabbing counters, chairs, whatever was nearby. Then one day, I was carrying laundry with both hands. And suddenly, there was nothing to hold on to when my ankle twisted. That's when I learned. Furniture isn't meant to be a walking aid. It's not sturdy enough. It slides. And worst of all, it tricks us into thinking we're fine, until we're not. My solution? A lightweight cane. And no, it doesn't scream old lady. Mine's sleek, adjustable, and honestly, it makes me feel empowered, not fragile. Now I walk taller, my arms are free, and I don't panic if there's nothing to grab. Mistake number 6. Avoiding balance exercises, because I'm not a flamingo. The first time my physical therapist told me to stand on one leg, I laughed. I'm not a circus act. But here's what I didn't get. Balance isn't a given, it's a skill. And if you don't use it, you lose it. I started with brushing teeth balance drills. Stand on one leg, hold the sink if needed for 10 seconds. Switch sides, that's it. Within weeks, my ankles stopped wobbling on uneven sidewalks. Now I do kitchen counter tai chi while waiting for the kettle. Slow weight shifts, heel-toe walks, even pretend tightrope steps. No fancy equipment, no gym membership, just 2 minutes a day to remind my body how to stay upright. Mistake number 7. The dehydration trap. Here's something I never connected to balance: not drinking enough water. Turns out, even mild dehydration can make you lightheaded, foggy, and unsteady. And after 60, our thirst signals weaken, so we might not even realize we're running on empty. My wake-up call? A dizzy spell in the grocery store. I'd only had 1 cup of coffee all morning. Now I keep a glass by the sink. Every time I wash hands, I take a sip. Eat my water. Cucumbers, watermelon, even Jell-O count. Skip the flush myth. Small sips all day work better than chugging a gallon. Funny how a few extra sips can make your steps so much surer. Now let's talk about the biggest hidden hazard in your home. It happened on an ordinary Thursday morning. I was reaching for my favorite coffee mug, the one my granddaughter gave me, when my foot slipped on a loose rug. In that split second, time froze. My hip hit the edge of the counter, my elbow slammed against the fridge, and suddenly I was on the floor, staring at the ceiling with my heart pounding. That's when I realized the most dangerous place for seniors isn't icy sidewalks or crowded stairwells. It's our own homes. Mistake number 8. Your home is secretly sabotaging you. We know every inch of our homes by heart. That's exactly why we don't see the hazards anymore. That charming throw rug, a tripping trap, the dim hallway light, an accident waiting to happen. Even something as simple as keeping your favorite spices on the top shelf becomes risky when you're standing on tiptoes. After my fall, I went through my house like a detective. Here's what changed everything. Rugs either got non-slip pads or disappeared completely. Goodbye, Persian trip hazard. Nightlights went everywhere, not just hallways, but near the bed, toilet, even the kitchen. I installed grab bars that don't look medical. They're sleek stainless steel that double as towel racks. Everything I use daily moved to waist height. No more bending or reaching. The best $20 I ever spent? A shower chair. Not because I need it, but because standing on wet tiles for 10 minutes is just asking for trouble. Now I shave my legs without white-knuckling the wall, putting it all together. Looking back, I realize each stumble was my body sending an SOS. That unsteady feeling wasn't just getting old. It was 8 fixable problems stacking up. 1. Wrong shoes. 2. Lost strength. 3. Ignored vision changes. 4. Medication side effects. 5. Furniture as crutches. 6. Lack of exercise. 7. Poor posture. 8. Lack of sleep. 6. Skipping balance practice. 7. Not enough water. 8. Unfriendly home setup. The beautiful truth? None of these require drastic life changes, just small, smart adjustments that add up to huge confidence. I'll never forget the first time I caught myself mid-stumble and didn't fall. My body remembered what to do because I'd given it the tools, strong muscles, clear vision, proper support. That moment was better than any birthday gift. It was the gift of freedom. Your turn. So tell me in the comments, which of these surprised you most? Maybe it's the shoe revelation. I still can't believe my cute flats were enemies. Or the medication wake-up call. Or maybe you've already fixed something in your home that made a difference. Share it. Your tip might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If this video helped you, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more wonderful people like you who deserve to feel steady and strong. And if you're not subscribed yet, come join our Wise Elders Insight family. We're all about aging with confidence, not fear. Remember, my friend, every small change you make today is a step toward more freedom tomorrow. Your body has carried you through decades of love and life. Now let's give it the care it deserves to keep going strong. Here's to standing tall, moving with confidence, and dancing through your kitchen just because you still can.